All right, I'm back. We're going to go to Jeremiah chapter 30 and in 5. For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Verse 6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travel with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, for he shall be saved out of it. So the Most High, through the only begotten Son, is going to deliver us from this. But this is going to be the worstest trouble for Jacob ever in mankind history. All right. So our people going to be what, pale in the face? Can you imagine that? You seeing the UN troops coming at nighttime? Well, I ain't gonna say see because niggas gonna be what? High, drunk, you know, gonna be in the house, sleeping. They're gonna come what? 11 o'clock. From 11 to 4 o'clock on the Sabbath, they're gonna come. And when they come, it's gonna throw people off guard. That's why the Lord said, pray and watch. Observe the times we in. Understand the current events. And the hell with people. If people don't want to hear what you got to say, let the dead bury the dead. Pray for them. If a man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Brother, if you're dealing with a woman that don't want to hear this stuff, pray for her and keep pushing. We got to keep pushing this thing because when this thing hit the fan, that spirit going to hit their ass. If they with you at the time, Lord willingly, hopefully they be with you. They going to what? They going to remember the things you tell them. Because I'm gonna tell you, some of these women out here, they ain't done, man. They know what you saying is true. They just don't wanna. They just don't wanna accept it. They emotional. But when the thing hits the fan, they gonna what? They gonna have sense, and you gonna have to tell them. You remember what I told you about Lot wife? They gonna be like, yeah. Be like, all right then, shut up and let's keep it moving. But that day, you gonna have some woman that's gonna argue with their men. Oh nah, nigga, hell nah, nigga, we ain't getting out of here. Where we gonna go, nigga? Where we gonna go? You did. You arguing with your woman, and next thing you know, the truth's gonna snatch your ass up. But she may end up surviving because your mind is on her, and you fighting the truth. So she may run in the woods somewhere, and your ass snatched up in the camp. So it's about having that like-minded understanding. So at the end of the day, you do want to see eye to eye with your spouse, and you're gonna have men that's not gonna want to flee. You're gonna have some sisters out there that's in the truth that understand the times we in. You know what I mean? You're gonna have sisters gonna be like, look, I'm ready to get out of here. You know, the troops here, we gotta go. He may say, no, they said that we should stay in the house, baby. You know? So it's gonna be a tough time. You're gonna have a lot of division among families, man. You're gonna have some people that's gonna take that chip. They're gonna be down. You know what I mean? They about to install this new world order. And one of the tactics is what? To take away your food. So you could be desperate. So they tell you, hey, you want to eat? You want a job? You want a better life? Yeah, what I gotta do? You gotta take this damn chip, nigga. I see you ain't got no shoes on. You want some Air Jordans? Yeah. Take this chip, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these young kids, they gonna target them first. A lot of these young babies, these young kids, gonna take that chip because see, the older you are, they want to exterminate you. Because there's a movie called Equilibrium, and the movie Equilibrium, it shows how the young kids were more advanced. They was so into that propaganda from being brainwashed to the point where they was watching over their parents. They turned their parents in. There was one scene where one is a little ass white boy, he turned his mother in. So you gonna have that. So these kids are gonna be much more advanced and much more wickedness. All right. So a matter of fact, it was a scripture I was gonna bring out. I can't remember now. You know, things happen for a reason, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue. It says the United States recent role in promoting food instability. That's what I want. I want to go to get Matthew the 4th chapter. Matter of fact, let's go to Matthew 22 and 29. because a lot of our people aren't prepared spiritually. These things were foretold thousands of years ago. Now, this Matthew 22:29. Yeshaya answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the scriptures nor the power of Ahayah. So now, in order to understand the power of the Most High, we have to understand the scriptures. Now let's go to Matthew 4:4. Okay, this is Matthew 4:4. I want Matthew 4:4. Now I'm gonna go Matthew 4:1. Then was Yeshua led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Verse 2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. Verse 3. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. Verse 4. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. You see what I'm saying? So Yeshaya knew that we are not to tempt the Lord, and he knew that we don't live by the bread alone. We live by the word of the Most High. And let's get the precept of that. But they're going to use that tactic. They're going to strategically going to manipulate you to the point where you're going to take that chip. And a lot of our sisters going to take it because they can't live without food, water, and a lot of them don't have faith. And they proud, they boastful. They bragging about, oh, I got all my degrees, oh, it's graduation. I'm a Delta Alpha. I'm in these secret societies. I'm in these fraternities. That's why a lot of these sisters getting these damn jobs. Because they in these secret fraternities and these sororities. But they looking down on you like you ain't shit. But not knowing they down with the satanic agenda that it is. Okay? So for all you brothers out there, if these sisters, are pressing you about, why you not into the world, why you ain't got the money, the cars and all that, don't worry about that. Humble yourselves. Keep pushing in this thing. Because the time going to come, the Lord going to have them, they're going to have them at their lowest state ever. And to the virtuous sisters out there, may the Most High be with you. Because you have what? You have some type of understanding by being humble. Okay? And we're going to go to Deuteronomy 8:3. It's Deuteronomy 8:1. All the commandments which I command thee this day shall ye observe to do, that ye may live and multiply and go in and possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers. That's why a lot of our brothers and sisters dying, because they reject the Most High's word. Verse 2. And thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy God led thee these 40 years in the wilderness to humble thee and to prove thee to know that was in thine heart, whether thou wouldest keep his commandments or no. Just like Job, the same thing. Satan tempted. You got to read the book of Job, how, Satan was, bringing bad things on Job. And he was making a deal with the Lord saying, look, as I paraphrase, I bet you if these things were to happen to Job, Job gonna curse you. He's gonna denounce you. He's not gonna be down with you. That's how it's gonna be when the time comes. When this thing hits the fan, you're gonna have people that's gonna lose faith. You're gonna have these so-called niggas in the truth that's gonna bugged out their mind. You're gonna have these so-called Christians that's gonna say, I don't know about God no more. I don't know who I can believe anymore. This is some bullshit. Cause a lot of these Christian men, they sweet than candy, man. Got that feminized spirit. And you're gonna have a lot of them, they gonna be running, leaving their women behind. Then the mighty Hebrew brothers, these women gonna cleave on to those brothers. And you gonna be like, oh, I thought I was rough. I thought I was hard for you. Oh, now you want to get down with a man of the Most High. You don't want to deal with that sweet, them Christian, those bisexual men. You want to deal with the real men. You see what I'm saying? But that's how it's going to be. So the Lord is going to test us to see, regardless, is we still going to hearken to the Lord? Is we still going to have faith? Or are we going to curse him? You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go to the next video and keep it moving.